Okay, so to begin, we need to know that the tuning it's dropped D. So the low E we need to tune it to D. Okay, down to D. Now the main riff. There are three different movements. The first one is going to be. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the open D string. Okay, just one time, and then we're gonna go to the fifth position of the A string. We're gonna strike it once. We're gonna strike it twice, and as soon as we do that, we go to the third position on the A string, and then the open A string. That's the movement. And then we're gonna go to the third position of the D string. We're gonna strike it once. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna go 5 on the D string, 3, and then 5 and 3 again, and then the whole riff starts again. And then we start again with the open D string. And the next movement, we're gonna do that. So it's the same idea. We start from the fifth position of the D string, the fifth of the D. Then it's the same thing we did right here on the A string, but we're gonna do it on the D string. Okay, so the 5 one time, then 5 again, 3 and 0. Then we're gonna go and do the same thing we did right here with the A string on this position, but we're gonna do it right here. We're gonna strike the first position of the A string, just one time, and then 3, 1, and 3, and 1. And then we start again with the fifth. And the next riff. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to the seventh position of the D string. We're gonna strike it once, and then we're gonna go to the 7 of the D string. Okay, which is gonna be the 4th string in this case. We're gonna strike it twice, and then we're gonna go 5 on the D string, 7 of the A string. And then we're gonna go 7 on the D string. Then we're gonna strike one more time, and then 7, 5, and 7. 7 on the A string, 5 on the D string, and 7 on the D string. One more time. And the next movement. We're gonna do that. So we're gonna do a slide to the 5th position of the D string, the 4th string. We're gonna strike it 5 times, and the 6th we're gonna strike the 3rd position of the D string. As soon as we do that, we go to 5 of the A string. Okay. And then we're gonna go to the 5th position of the G string. We're gonna do a bend, and then we're gonna strike the bend. When we are doing the bend, we're gonna strike it, and we're gonna do the release. As soon as we do the release, we're gonna go to the 2nd position of the 3rd string of the G string, then 5 of the D string, and 3 of the D string. Let's go one more time, the whole riff. And we start again. Okay, within the song there are 4 different solos. The first one we're gonna do that, so we're gonna start on the 12th of the G string. We're gonna strike it once and do a bend like going to the 14. And as soon as we do that, we do a bar on the 10th position of the second string, on the second string, the B string and the E string. We're gonna do the bend, and then 10 of the second and 10 of the first. Then we go again to the 12th of the G string, and as soon as we strike it, we do a bend, a release, and a pull off to the 10 of the G string. Then we're gonna go 12 of the G string, 12 of the G string, 10 of the G string, and 12 of the D string again. Notice that when I'm playing the 12 of the D string and I have to go to the 12 of the G string, I'm using the same finger. I'm not changing. I'm just using the lower part of the finger. It's faster that way. And then after we do that, we go 12 of the D string, 10 of the D string, back to 12 of the D string, and then to finish 12 of the G and 10 of the G, and we slide. That's the last part. The next solo, the next movement, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go to the 13 of the B string. We're gonna do a bend like going to the 15. After we do that, we strike twice the 10 position of the E string. Notice that when I'm doing the bend, I'm not doing the release. I'm just doing the bend, killing the note, and striking twice on the 10 position. Then we do the same movement, 13 bend, strike twice on the 10, and we're gonna strike one more time, a third time, and then we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to 12 of the E string, and we're gonna do a bend like going to 14, and it's the same thing. I'm doing the bend, killing the note, and then 10 of the E string and 12 of the G string. Let's go one more time. And we repeat the last movement twice. Bend, 10 and 12. Bend, 10 and 12. You can add a 10 position on the B string. There's no problem. Now the third solo, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go to the third position of the E string, and we're gonna strike it once, then do a pull off, and for each string we're gonna strike only once with this one time with this hand, with the picking hand. It's one time on the third, pull off to the first position of the E string in this case, and then on the first, pull off to the open string. Then we're gonna go again and do the same thing with the B string, third pull off to the first, third pull off to the first, and then open string, pull off to the open string. And then we're going to change places. We're going to go to 4th of the G string. We're going to do a pull off to the second, and then a pull off to the open string. And then we're going to go to the D string. Okay, and we're going to do 3rd position, pull off to the second, and then pull off to the open string. One more time. Now we need to do almost the same movement twice. So the first time is what we just did, and then we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to add something. We're going to do third, open to the 1, same thing. Third, open 1 to the open string, same thing we did before. Then 4, 2, open string, same thing. Then on the D string, third, second, open string, and now we're going to add the A string. We're going to do the same thing we did with the D. It's 3, pull off to the second, and then pull off to the open string. So let me show you how the third solo it's played all together. One more time. Okay, so with the fourth solo, we're going to do the following. We're going to do something like that. So we're going to go to the 5th position of the A string. We're going to strike it 3 times, doing alternate picking. And after 3 times, we're going to go to the 7. We're going to strike once. and we're gonna do a slide to the 9th position. Everything it's on the A string now. That's moving. As soon as we do that, we go to 7 of the D string and do a hammer on to the 9. Then we're gonna go to the 3rd, to the G string, and we're gonna do same thing we did with A, 3 times on the 7, and then 9, and slide to 11. Okay? Same thing. And then we're gonna go to 10 of the B string, hammer on to 12, and then 10 of the E string. One more time. And after we do that, to finish, we're gonna go to the 13 of the B string, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna do 2 bends. 1 time, 2 times. And on the 2nd time, you can add a vibrator. 1 more time. Let's go the whole thing in slow tempo. Okay, and that's pretty much it. The only thing that changes is right now it's the end of the song. We're gonna repeat the main riffs, the riffs we seen before during the verses. We're gonna do that. It's the same thing we did before, but we ended with the open D string. Then we're gonna do the same thing than before. And we ended on the 5th position of the 6th. That's the movement. And to finish, we're gonna do that. Same thing we did before. Until that part is the same thing, and we're gonna add a D chord. It's open 4th, 2nd of the G string, and 3rd of the B string. We're gonna strike it once, we kill the note, and then we're gonna go to a C power chord, kill the note, and we finish with an A chord. And that would be the end of song.